You see, growing up where I grew up, I asked the kids one question. What do you get from being a shooter? You see, just like that weight loss show, you could end up the biggest loser. Because having a big head is like my wife and kids. I mean, everyone sees you're a junior. But the truth is, you're sunk in place, trying to get out like Daniel Kaluuya. But you see, life just isn't fair. I'm from a place where you got to deal with blood on your plate due to the fact beef isn't rare. And just like dandruff, I've seen guys start flaking. But that's not the way we're conditioned here. It's all about changing your mindset. I'm just being upfront. If you live fast and furious, don't be surprised when you die wrecked. I've never gone to an optician. But the last time I checked, the aim of the game is to blow and see more bands on a live set. No, the aim of the game is progression. Never go back or take any side steps. The one thing Billie Jean showed us is eventually you're gonna get where you're going, even if that means taking the light steps now. But allow me to digress. Because if we're talking stunting, I've never been 1-2 like a mic check. I'm from a place where guys flex arms, but I'm not talking a bicep, the same place where you got a stomach pain. But that's just something to digest, you see. I come from a place where they fire rounds, and these days I'm seen as a missionary, but I don't take things lying down. Pause. See, I don't come from a quiet town. I'm from a place where I don't come from a quiet town. I'm from a place where the guys smoke loud and the PCs often come through and shut it down. I mean, people claim to be woke, but I don't think they get it. I know so many guys on lockdown that made me realize that prison's the real pandemic, because police be targeting blacks. But the difference with this pandemic is there ain't no masking the facts. I know guys that were serving coke, but just like sugar-free Pepsi, a jury gave them the max. I said, I know guys that were serving coke, but just like sugar-free Pepsi, a jury gave them the max. So don't think it's a joke. Growing up, I had to be sharp, because being blunt can lead you to smoke. It was literally sink or swim, and no rep couldn't keep you afloat. And as you can see, I swam. Because if we're talking luck, it's evident man had a few good strokes, but you know what's messed up? The way that the naked truth gets dressed up. I'm from a place where everyone's down, but nobody's next up. And just like a tank top, you see guys bare arms and vest up. And that's got man raging. Why do we only clock change through daylight savings? The system's giving out years, and that's something you gotta take in. So just because you jumped on a wave, it don't mean that it's all plain sailing, because I've seen man die for their pride. I know guys that ain't religious, but believe in an eye for an eye. Now you gotta be willing to back your words, because most guys ain't letting it slide. Realize I'm letting you know that you can't disguise and hide. But to tell you the truth, you'll never be a winner until you see life as a prize. My aim is to flood you with knowledge, because I'm trying to see levels rise. Now whether it's jail or death, too many times I've seen mothers cry. And these are the mothers that tried to end up seeing their sons getting tried. But some don't see what it takes to survive, such as walking around with a Mac. Because the beef we got incoming with fries. So the meals I saw weren't happy ones. They were usually larger in size. I mean, so the meals I saw weren't happy ones. They were usually larger in size. I mean, everyone's chasing the paper. But you gotta look in the mirror and think, is this reflecting the times now? I said paper, the mirror, the times. There's always a deeper message. There's always a deeper message, but a lot of us don't see the signs. We don't see that stuff till it's on top. A lot of us don't get the picture until it turns into a mugshot. Because I know so many guys that have been hurt, and because of their record, they can't get a 9 to 5. So they gotta learn how to shift work. It's funny how everybody wants to be 6 foot, but then cry when they gotta dig dirt. Plus, jail ain't something we're taught to fear. I've seen guys take more bids than an auctioneer. And it's ironic how, when you end up on a prison wing, it's your mum that's brought to tears. And the ones that don't visit are the ones you called your peers. But for them, you were carrying toast. But the moment you get out, the only thing them man give you is cheers. I mean, look what it's come to. I never had time for a click, because some actions you just can't undo, just deep it. Man, them are facing birds, and all we do is retweet it. The stuff we choose to regurgitate is the reason the system is heaving. It's about time we elevate, because I'm over this underachieving. Plus people say that they care but never did. I know so many people that died but never lived. I know guys that never go gym but push weight in hopes of getting big, so try no. If you act like a clown, eventually you'll be seen as a sideshow. Most guys in the hood don't make it to 50 because they're out here getting chased by the 5-0 one. And that comes at a different cost. Realize that rags only turn into riches when you show that you're cut from a different cloth. See, I don't believe in standing. I mean, look at the vibe that's giving off. Because look at the vibe that's giving off. It's all about foresight. Because most of the guys that pull strings only got there because they didn't floss. See, I'm just talking the truth. I could care less how you take it. We live in a world where people are tapped because they're out here chasing the same drip. You see, if that floats your boat, you might not see a reason to save it. But the majority jump on board and don't realize that clout is a slave ship.